In this video, we are comparing between the Galaxy Note 5 and the LG V10, two best of the best Android flagships. So which is better? Let's find out. If you are looking for the absolute top-notch build quality and a kind of luxury feel, the Note 5 is the only choice here, isn't it? Well, yes. The Note 5 is a sandwich of two Gorilla Glass 4 panels and a 7000 series aluminum frame. Look at that reflection. How precise the metal frame meets the glass panel as well. If you want more, or you do think the design is much more important than the practicality, you can't go wrong with either the Note 5 or the S6 Edge Plus. Wait a second, the V10 itself is not bad as well. Or can it be good? Yes, look at the front design. LG has finally succeeded to bring us a premium design to its flagship smartphone. Last time, I said LG is smart enough not extending the front Gorilla Glass 4 from edge to edge. Together with the stainless steel side rails and a silicone back cover. What you can expect with this design? Yes, phenomenal durability and great extendability. A microSD card slot and a removable battery at the same time. The V10 is a phone for men or geeks. Well, not necessarily to be a geek. People who want to use their phone without a case, the V10 can also be the choice. Would you do the same if you are holding the fragile-looking Note 5 or S6 Edge Plus? I personally use it with a case. Let's focus more on their performance. The V10 packs a Snapdragon 808 hexa-core processor with 4GB of DDR3 RAM, while the Note 5 offers an Exynos 7420 octa-core processor with 4GB of DDR4 RAM. It also features an UFS 2.0 ROM storage. If you are looking for the best of the best, but not just enough, the Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus have an advantage on the spec sheet. But in reality, the latest LG UI is just simply snappy. You can't tell the difference even when I play back with 1/3 of the original speed. This is really close. Heavy gaming experience, the slightly weaker Adreno 418 GPU on the V10 can also handle modern 3D games buttery smooth. So, you can't go wrong for picking up either the Note 5 or the V10. They are almost identical on daily basis performance. The benchmarks, however, the Note 5 wins here without a doubt, which means the Note 5 is the more future-proofed device here. The V10, however, you can't tell the difference between them at this moment on daily basis performance. Fingerprint sensor. Both the Note 5, the S6 Edge Plus and the V10 offers one. The V10 is noticeably quicker than the Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus. Alright, the Edge screen. The only two options you can enjoy this piece of new technology are the S6 Edge and the S6 Edge Plus. But on function-wise, I personally think it is gimmicky. The notification stream. Most of the notifications can be shown on the lock screen. People Edge. When the phone is face down on the table, once you have got an incoming call from your favorite contacts, the Edge screen will light up to the color you have set for that specific contact. For a phone, which costs almost £600, would you put it face down on the table? I don't think the People Edge is a must-have function. Similar to the Apps Edge, putting our favorite contacts on the home screen can get the job done as well. Disappointing, isn't it? Nope, I do appreciate how it looks and feels. The Note 5, the S Pen, I love it. The screen off memo, air fill, and the scroll capture under screen white, which allow us to capture the whole story with one continuous screenshot. They are not gimmicky at all, even though I still think the S Pen is not a must-have accessory. But hey, it is included. Together with the capability of running 3, 4, 5 or more apps at the same time, the S6 Edge Plus and the Note 5 offers more than you may want on the software side. The dual display on the V10 can be set to always on. On the first page, the recent apps are listed, together with the 5 favorite apps on the second page, You can switch among them without entering the app drawer. The notifications are now moved to the second screen. Music player control and the favorite contacts are also accessible here. Last but not least, the new camera apps is now integrated with the second screen. It can be used as a zoom ring other than just listing the modes here. The second screen is way more functional than I thought it would be. The camera, or the Note 5, the S6 Edge Plus and the V10 features a 16 megapixels rear-facing camera, while the aperture on the two Samsung devices are on f1.9, together with optical image stabilization. The V10 in contrast, the aperture is on f1.8, backed with laser autofocus, a color spectrum sensor, and also OIS 2.0, which is a 3-axis stabilization. Feature-wise, LG has finally added a whole lot of new modes to the camera app, including slow motion, time-lapse, multi-field, and also full manual control for video. Please make sure you have watched the full in-depth review on the V10 to know more. The front-facing camera though, two 5 megapixels cameras can be found on the V10. They work together to take 120 degrees ultra-wide selfie shots. The Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus, they are even more features packed. They also feature a Pro mode, but it is a shame the full manual control is only for photo taking. For those who want to use their phones to shoot pro-level videos, the V10 stands out here. Not only the focus point can be fixed, but the ISO, the white balance as well. But you will turn out finding the Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus are ridiculously features packed. YouTube live broadcast video can be started with your phone directly, and a whole lot of other modes. To be fair, I personally use the Pro mode the most frequent. The others, it depends. So here are the sample photos taken with the V10 and the Note 5. Under broad daylight, the red tends to pop up a little bit more on the V10. Good or bad? It depends in case you love the red buzzes. Another main difference is the white balance. The Samsung camera renders the color on a much warmer side. But if you are looking for the best on details performance, I would say you can't. They are identical on details performance, no almost. Low light performance, the level of details still almost the same. However, the overall performance is better on the Note 5 or the S6 Edge Plus. The darker areas of the photo are much smoother. Only for extreme dark environment, you won't notice the difference on most scenarios. Final part in the camera section. 1080p stabilized video from both the Note 5 and the V10. So each of them has their own advantages on the camera side. The camera quality of them is absolutely top-notch. The display, all the three devices feature a 5.7-inch Quad HD display. Samsung uses Super AMOLED technology on its flagships, while a Quantum IPS display can be found on the V10, with over 500 pixels per inch. What you can expect? No pixelization at all. Color reproduction, however, comparing to the Note 5, which is using the basic mode, the white balance on the V10 tends to the greener side, and is a little bit oversaturated. Other than just the deep black, the Super AMOLED screen on the Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus do not have the problem of light bleeding even when the phone is tilted. Overall, the displays are huge, sharp and crisp, together with a wide range of brightness. But for the higher color accuracy and the deep black, the Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus win here. The speaker on the Note 5 is slightly louder, and is slightly more powerful on the bass, but they both have the speaker on the bottom side, not a huge difference. The battery life, based on the 4 hours non-stop YouTube videos playback test, with the highest screen brightness and no sound. The Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus have a longer battery life on a single charge. But for serious heavy users, the battery on the V10 is removable, together with Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0, while the Samsung flagships support fast wired or wireless charging. So, which one, the Note 5, the S6 Edge Plus, or the V10, is the phone that you may want? If a phone with premium design and build quality, the best of the best hardware and software experience, a decent camera and display, while you do think the S Pen is more practical than the curved screen, then the Note 5 is your choice. If a microSD card slot and a removable battery are the must-have features to you, then the V10. It doesn't have the premium or the luxury feel like the Note 5 or the S6 Edge Plus, but maybe you can use it without a case. And there is almost no trade-off in order to enjoy that great extendability and durability. The camera is great, daily basis performance is smooth. The second screen is also practical. But for those who want a more premium design, a more signature design, and to feel the luxury style, then the S6 Edge Plus is almost the same phone as the Note 5, without the S Pen and with a curved screen. If you love the curvy design, the Edge screen is practical.